What were some of those attributes like in working within an investment office? So when you think about you're right out of school, you co-founded the investment club, you're going into an investment office for the first time. What did you see that you recognized? I know I saw a lot of things. I didn't recognize anything, but what did you recognize in the very beginning?
Particularly at UPS, which was a company that had a very, very strong culture. And I would say in working there, I learned a lot about the markets, a lot about the industry, but I also learned a lot about culture and management practices. It gave me sort of a good background in terms of the process of decision making. So there's a whole formal process that we all know about going through asset allocation and then manager search and selection. So that was something that I was immediately brought right into at UPS and sort of that overall process. We didn't use a consultant, a formal consultant at that point in time. And, I was 23 years or so out of 23 years old. And I'm thrown into this wonderful opportunity. And, I sometimes laugh in that, here I am 6 months out of school and I'm sitting on this side of the table and, some of the legendary investors that I had read about are, sitting on the other side of the table and looking to get our business. So, it was just in hindsight and reflecting back on it, what a wonderful time for me to get exposed to it, the grounding that I had at UPS in terms of decision making and how things happen on the plan sponsoring side was very, very significant. And I think it really served me well when I moved on to the consulting side in terms of being able to advise and work with plan sponsors on investment decision making.